Hi, guys. My name is Andrew, and this is the Ugly Review. And Disney is getting sued again. And we're going to talk about it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I don't have an opening. This is my first video, so we'll work on that later. Again, my name is Andrew, and per IndieWire, Disney can now be sued by 9,000 female employees alleging gender based pay disparity. Let's get into it, okay? Nearly 9,000 women will now be able to sue the Walt Disney Company, alleging that they were paid less than their male counterparts. Equality. A Los Angeles judge on December 8th certified a lawsuit filed under California's Equal Pay Act, which prohibits employers from paying less than someone of the opposite sex or race. The class action lawsuit is the largest lawsuit ever certified under the act. So there's one more record you can add to your pile of bullshit records, Disney. Good job. Keep going. These are important cases for reducing the wage gap and exposing discriminatory pay practices. Oh no, discrimination. The plaintiff's attorney, Lori Andrews, told IndieWire, "We are honored to represent the brave women who have come forward to tell the stories of so many women who are treated like cheap labor. We are all... We are all pleased that the judge saw through Disney's tactics. Fairness is the goal. That is all." Well, that's interesting, Disney, because for the past, I don't know, let's just say decade. Let's just say like 10 years, a nice round number. You have been telling everyone about equality and diversity and diversity and equality and equality and diversity and diversity and equality. That's all you've been saying, inclusivity and all this bullshit. I mean, it seems like an eternity now. And I wonder if you're going to treat these women like you treated Gina Carano when you supported women being strong and independent and having their own opinions. And when a woman was strong and independent and had her own opinion, you fired her. So what are you going to do with these women? Let me read this little paragraph here again. These are important cases for reducing the wage gap and exposing discriminatory pay practices. Is it really shocking to anyone that Disney actually discriminates? Maybe it's shocking that they discriminate against someone other than white people, specifically straight white men. But I don't know. I'm sure behind the scenes, it's quite a different story. The plaintiff's attorney, Lori Andrews, told IndieWire, "We are honored to represent the brave women who have come forward. Careful, they fire brave women to tell the stories of so many women who are treated like cheap labor. Are they good labor? Do they do a good job? That probably might have something to do with it. I don't know. We are pleased the judge saw through Disney's tactics. Fairness is the goal. That is all. Fairness is the goal, Disney. That is all. We are pleased that the judge saw through Disney's tactics. And Disney has a long history of being extremely difficult to work with and work for. They're sticklers on money. They're sticklers on labor. They're sticklers on everything. Just about everything. Yeah. A Disney spokesperson told IndieWire that the company is disappointed in the ruling by Los Angeles judge Elihu Elihu, whatever, who rejected the argument presented by Disney's attorney that the case was too wide-ranging. Okay. We are disappointed with the court's ruling as to the Equal Pay Act claims and are considering our options. What options? I mean, what are your options? You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking that if you think about all the problematic employees at Disney, and I'm sure a lot of these women are woke Zoomers who didn't get hired, but rather got cast because of their gender or their sexual orientation or their race or the color of their damn hair. I don't know. And, you know, think about it this way. Let's say you've got 9,000 problematic employees, right? And you just want them to go away. You need them to go away. You want to get people who are good at their jobs. I'm not even referring specifically to the 9,000 women, but let's say Disney's got 9,000 problematic employees that they want to go away because they're not creative, because they cause a lot of problems, because they're constantly in the HR office bitching and whining and moaning and complaining because they, I don't know, didn't wear their skirt today and someone misgendered them as a man and they were like, "Oh my God, you didn't ask me my pronouns." Anyway, you want those people to go away, right? And you want to bring the creatives back in so they can start making good movies again. So you go to those 9,000 employees and you say, "Hey, we'll give you, I don't know, 10,000. Well, like it probably costs more than that, like $100,000. You know, let's bring up the calculator here. Let's see. You got 9,000 problematic employees times $100,000 of funny money. That's $900 million. So, I mean, that's like 3 Disney movies. I mean, yeah, and you've wasted far more money than that in 2023 making terrible, terrible movies. I think in the long run, let's get rid of the discriminatory calculator. I think that in the long run, it would probably be a wise decision to do that, because then you could just, I don't know, get back to work making good movies, but they won't do that. And a big question is, why won't you do that? Why won't you, Disney? What is going on where you don't want to go back to the original formula of making movies? Are you going to tell us it's money? Because don't hand us that crap, because you're losing money hand over fist. You've made one movie this year that's been profitable. That's been Guardians of the Galaxy 3. One movie. I'm holding a nail. One movie, okay? And they've all cost $200 million, sometimes $300 million. The Marvels cost $300 million to make that we know of. It did not make, it will not make $100 million domestic. It is an utter failure. It is a perfect microcosm of your bullshit. So, if it's not money, you're not doing this new formula of making content, making movies and stuff for money, what is it? But let's continue with this article, shall we? I'm ranting and raving too much. The complaint, originally filed in April 2019 and obtained by IndieWire, names plaintiffs who worked at Disney, across Disney's film and TV studios, in the music groups, theme parks, and hotels, at Lucasfilm, ABC, Marvel, Imagineering, and across job functions and levels. Well, they're about to, I don't know, they're trying to sell ABC. They're probably going to sell a few things, other things. So there's, I don't know, that maybe that's how you pay for sending all these people packing, right? Pack your shit. Here's your $100,000. Now get the fuck out. The suit excludes those at Pixar, ESPN, which also might be sold, Hulu, which I think they still owe like, I don't know, a ton of money on, Fox, or FX. Employees included in the suit are those who have worked at the company in California since April 1st, 2015 in non-union positions and below the level of vice president. Good Lord. Andrews tells IndieWire that the lawsuit represents approximately 8,900 women as of mid-2022. Oh, as of mid-2022. So it could be like double. Because we're in December of 23. Oh, my. Jeez, oh, Pete. And will be slightly larger by the time of the trial. Yeah, you don't say. According to Variety, Disney's attorney Felicia Davis in court on Friday argued that the plaintiffs were looking to compare salaries across thousands of positions and therefore could not be comparable to one another. But that's not what the social justice weirdos want. They want Marxism. They want communism. It must be distributed equally. If Bob Iger makes $20 million a year, why can't Sue, who gets the coffee, make $20 million a year? That's the way these people think. You gave them an inch, and now they want a country mile. What did you think was going to happen, you morons? Good Lord. I know. It's going to be horrendous, Variety reported Judge Burrell as saying in challenging the argument. You're telling me Disney has no system of categorizing pay grade levels? What a nightmare. A status conference is set for February 9th, 2024, with a trial anticipated by October of next year. If Disney still exists by then, they will. Look. Disney. What the fuck? You were once an American family institution. You were once an American family institution. Moms and dads knew they could take little Billy and little Susie to the movie theater and everyone would have a good time. You know, you go over the Thanksgiving break, the Christmas break, the summer break. Everyone has a wonderful time and they remember it for the rest of their lives because it told good stories. It told stories about hope and love and friendship and things like that. And now you're telling stories about sexuality and preteen girls getting their periods and trans people and all sorts of messaging that parents don't want near their children. What happened? Seriously. You know, the big question is, why? Like, why are you doing this? I'll go back to it again. Why are you doing this? What's the end game here? Is it to destroy the company? Is it social engineering a la Larry Fink? Jesus Christ. And, you know, all the self-insert bullshit from people like Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, come on. All of the white British girls with the brunette hair. It's Kathleen Kennedy. She thinks highly of herself, doesn't she? The self-insert stuff, you know, like that comic book nerd out in Boston said, we don't care about your story. We care about the character story. Okay? We don't care about your politics. We don't care about your ideology. We don't care what you had for breakfast. We don't care about the color of your hair. We don't care about anything that has to do with you. We don't. We go to the movies for escapism. We don't go to the movie for politics. We barely want to hear politics from our politicians. When we go to the movies, we want to turn off our brains for 2 hours and escape this mad world. Whether it's flashy lights and big explosions and all the sounds, and maybe every once in a while some member berries. Member berries seems to be the only trick you still have, Disney, and it's not working. Or it's a story that takes us to a different time and a different place, but still has human elements, again, of hope and family and friendship and love. Those are the things we connect to. We don't connect to your political ideology, okay? And now that political ideology that you supported so very, very much, again, for, I don't know, probably like a decade, is coming home to roost. It's coming back to bite you in the ass. I, for one, do not feel sorry for you, not one bit. You get everything you deserve. If you like what you hear in this video, please hit the like, the share, the subscribe, the little notification bell thingy, and I'll keep doing some updates like this throughout the week, and I will be bringing some movie reviews. By the way, Godzilla Minus One is amazing. I have to do a review on that movie. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen, to The Ugly Review. Until next time, take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. See ya.